Luigi, I think, is the character he's been playing the most lately, but he's definitely been switching around a bit. All right, so we're going into this, or is it a...
Right in the buttons.
Right into the button check. All right, the button check has started.
Yes.
They're wave dashing around, going to the edge, camping a bit.
Jigglypuff's making sure she can grab that ledge.
Yes.
Very important.
Cole, FF3 fan has actually gone to button checks to make sure that he can do things, and I think maybe even specifically to make sure he can camp the ledge. That is a strategy that he uses.
Yes,
he has used it against me.
Do what you gotta do.
I have really no idea how this matchup goes out. I would be tempted to say that it probably Jigglypuff favored better character.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen too many Luigis do that well.
Yeah, I imagine Jigglypuff can just get a lot off of getting him off the stage. Just dead, pretty much like that.
Yeah,
Should have been death, but it wasn't.
Could have been. Just let go of the edge a little bit early, and he actually, the high up B, I think, from Andy, let him get back and stay alive. But overall, it does look like Jigglypuff is controlling it. But at the same time, Luigi is a character who doesn't necessarily thrive on control. He does rely a lot on getting those trades.
Yeah.
You can be in control, and then Luigi just hits you.
Yeah, it's really true. He's such a mix-up character. It's like, confuses you and then gets a hit, and then he gets it off.
All right, forward smash from Puff does take the first stop.
Ooh.
And there's that neutral air sending Jigglypuff right up. I think another one just might kill Jigglypuff.
Yeah,
if not one more, then definitely the second would absolutely do it.
I think almost any move from Luigi will kill Jigglypuff now. Any of the good hits, like the nair, the fair, the nair.
Now, I'd say one of the good things Luigi does have going for him in this matchup is because he's so hard to combo. I think it's probably going to be hard to get rest on Luigi.
Very true.
Unless he just goes for a hard up B, and then he's in that recovery frame.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be hard for Jigglypuff to really go for a rest. So I think it's going to be just a lot of the back air.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think Luigi wants to commit to any laggy move either. And there's not that many to use, so that sucks.
So that was a little bit unfortunate. But Andy did get his misfire. And I don't know if you've played Andy, but he gets a lot of misfires.
Yeah, it's really
I don't know where they come from. He's definitely got multiple in one game against me, and it's... I still win anyway, but it's still what?
Yeah, and it's one of those things he tells you. He's I get a lot of misfires.
Yeah, he does.
Random. And it's what are you talking about? And you doubt him completely. And then he gets
amazing how he can really back up his talk with something that he doesn't actually control.
Yeah. No, I can misfire like a fiend. It's random. Oh my god, you're getting it all the time.
But
oh wow.
So FF3 fan, or I guess just FF3 in this case, going into this match, I would say he is favored, but so far Andy's doing pretty well. I think that decision to up B there, unfortunately, cost him the stock. I think if he just up B'd right then and there, I think he would have been able to get right back. So now he's a full stock behind.
That's what Puff will thrive at here. Just getting him off and holding that ledge. Good thing he did the button check.
Yes. Alright, so FF3 fan now with pretty solid lead. They've got they had exactly even percent, but with about a stock up.
Okay. Does down throw do anything? I guess not. Jigglypuff's really floaty.
It's really possible. I'd need to try it. I'd need to lab it myself. That could be the end. Yeah, I don't think... Alright, he did have the up B charge, but it just wasn't enough there. He would have needed the misfire in that case. So FF3 takes the first game. I'm really not sure what Luigi would counterpick in this. Okay, Pokemon Stadium.
Much shorter ceiling.
I can see that now.
Space and ceiling low.
I'd say one of the weaknesses we're seeing of Luigi in the matchup so far is definitely if he's off the edge.
Yeah.
It's definitely a much bigger problem for Luigi than it is for Puff. So it's a bigger stage, he can stay on the stage more hopefully, and then it's a lower ceiling, so he can hopefully kill Puff user. And this actually looks like pretty much the logical choice.
The only other thing would be Yoshi's story.
Yeah, and if anything, I would feel that might be worse because it wouldn't be as much stage for Luigi to stay on.
Yeah. Oh,
I was wondering a rest, but again, it's Luigi, so it's even if it looks like it might be a rest setup, no, it's Luigi's neutral air.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
That's a quick move.
Alright, so it looks like Colby or FF3 is...
We heard the sound first.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, it's a rest.
Yeah, we
And it's
thought
like,
that was
oh,
going to be
no,
the
man.
rest.
That's
That was
hilarious.
totally unexpected,
That's
but
so
very
funny.
well played.
And then he rested him back.
And that was, I mean, it was almost a bait in a way. Up until then, it just looked like FF3 was just trying to tack on some extra percent with spacing the back airs. It's interesting how he's trying to actually go in with the up air. I would think that wouldn't be a great strategy, but it worked at least on one occasion. So I feel like Puff trying to go in, like he's inviting himself to like get hit by the neutral air. What's going to happen here? Wow, where did that even come from?
Andy, Mexico.
I can't even. Yeah, I didn't even see where that came from.
Came from nothing. He just wave dashed in and.
Yeah, it didn't even look like there was much of an opportunity there. It just happened. And suddenly, Andy's in the lead.
Yeah. Oh, before that,
Not too much. Not for too much longer.
Yeah.
Now it's a 37% on Puff. So slight lead. Got to move closer in together. All right, yes. So FF3 did win game 1. So it's 1-0 FF3 over Andy Mexico, but Andy Mexico looking like he might just take the second game.
He's definitely got the lead, but it's getting close. Now it's like even no matter what. Literally even.
I mean,
He had a good bit of momentum there for sure. If he can,
All right, he is one stock away from evening this up. This would be,
huge match.
I mean, it would be great for him to take a game, and if he can even pull off the set, I would call it an upset in favor of Andy, and it would be a really good win for him.
He's definitely improved. This is a much better Luigi than what I've seen in the past.
Yeah,
he's bringing it to them.
I think he's been maybe a little conflicted about characters, but he's bringing out the Luigi again, which is, I feel like the character he's played the most in tournament. All right, evened up though, so Colby not going to go down so easy. One more stock for both players.
Man, it's in a hurry. It's good. He's not trying to overcommit and get in there.
I feel like when FF3, I feel like he is someone who's willing to play very safe and patient in a tournament match when he needs to.
Definitely. He's done it before, and doing it now. Slowly crawling his way into center stage.
So it's a slight percent lead for Andy, but I would not be surprised if FF3 does.
Oh!
No way!
Up right.
So we're actually seeing more opportunities for up B from Luigi than we are seeing for rest from Puff.
Wow, Andy, I'm impressed.
Very, very nice. So 1-1.
Let's go.
Not terribly expected, but you know, we'll take it. So it is 1-1. Right, 1-1 between these two players. Interesting, and I feel like this stage is almost like the opposite of what we said before. The actual platform is a little bit small, whereas the blast zones, especially the vertical blast zone, is much bigger.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to ban this or Dreamland. It's kind of a tough choice. Like, you don't want either one of them. I just think the space helps you so much, so Dreamland might have been better.
So FF3 actually enters back in game 3 pretty dominantly, up almost a full stock. And whenever Luigi's off the stage, that is actually just, you gotta hold your breath and actually think like, wow, Luigi might actually die here.
Yeah. Very few recovery options, and they're not very good. It's all about the mix-up with one up.
I think that really that straight up up B does hurt him a little bit.
Quite a lot. Quite a lot of it. Okay. Oh.
Just kind of goes in with the down smash, but doesn't get punished for it. Then slaps him in the face with those Luigi hands, and then neutral air is keeping.
Got him off the top
Keeping
platform.
Andy Mexico in the game, yeah. Got him off the top platform, so it was actually able to kill him at a pretty reasonable percent.
Okay,
oh, with the back air strings. He's going to get back on the stage with 67%. We're seeing more of that back air spacing from him. He's just, I think his last like 5 moves were back air. That is FF3. I think
and
FF3.
Andy hears you and he's like, wait a minute, back there.
Like he plays, I would say he plays like pretty cold and calculated. He's pretty disciplined.
Wow.
But we are seeing that there are some times when he is prone to overextension, especially when Luigi is up above him.
He's getting his fire.
Still back on the stage though. And Luigi now tanking stocks. Let's see if we'll get back this time. Oh no. So managed to stage spike and wasn't quite prepared for that.
Gets the charge and the stock.
Wow!
Wow!
Just pokes him in the eye.
Karate chop. very even game. Especially with the quick start.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that this has been a very even set overall, and these last 2 games have been pretty much dead even.
Yeah.
So can Andy do this? We're seeing more just that back air spacing. Back in the old days, they'd call that the wall of pain.
Oh, does he get back that? Oh my goodness!
Such a close call. I think
the side B I would not have done. But
yeah,
he knew what to do, I guess. He made it. Wow.
And I feel like FF3 may have missed an opportunity. I think there was an edge hog in there that could have just finished off the stock right then and there.
Luigi headbutts into Jigglypuff.
Even
on fire.
his side Bs are good. Even when he doesn't get the misfire, sometimes he just manages to nick them with with his head. And then that just disrupts him a little bit so he can get back on stage. Charges it a lot that time. The up B.
Perfect.
Very nice. Andy's playing very, very well right here against a fairly tough opponent, in my opinion. All right, but he does lose that stock right there. Jigglypuff now at 69%, and we've seen that Jigglypuff is really right in kill range.
That wave dash is so good. Just controlling his zone, letting him bait him into it.
I was also again worried that might be a rest, and it could have been on any other character.
Oh my god.
We're now seeing
Andy's doing a great job zoning him out.
Puff is in kill range. Just about any hit could do it, but he's getting boxed out by these back airs and all these other things.
He went in and it was horrible.
He's still showing some signs of like the back. I was wondering if the back throw just might kill him.
Oh
no! What's he doing? Oh.
Regardless, that's a great performance.
So yeah, a little disappointing ending, but very good performance overall from Andy.
Really good stuff. Wow.